that time of the week, the time that I, Chip Brewster with Nexstar Media, get to bring you some of the good news stories from across America. This being brought to you by our team of journalists in over 100 newsrooms. These are local stories that unless you lived in that market, you probably would not see. So a really cool place to just sit back for 30 minutes and look at the positive side. And of course, this being the week leading up to October 31st, 2025. Yes, it is Halloween as I am recording this. We definitely have some Halloween, some seasonal stories for you, but that's not all we've got in this show. No, let's talk about some of the other stories you'll get to see. A worker who's been at the same job for more than 50 years. That's just a great personal feature. The first ski resort to open on the continent. A Wood for Warriors program to help those stay warm in the winter. Dramatic video of a cat rescue, that virtual drive down Route 66, and the last one going off the screen, Honda celebrating Manufacturing Day. That dramatic video one, that's my promised animal story for the week. And it is something else to actually see a rescue of an animal, a cat specifically, from a house that is otherwise on fire. Yeah, so that one's coming up toward the end of the show. But before we get to that moment, I told you it's seasonal, right? So we've got to begin with something just a little bit different.
Halloween. I've been waiting to use this feature of my audio board. Yes. Actually, it's not very scary at all. No, don't worry. Don't be frightened by the sound or the lights. Hey, let's get to that first story. This is about that family that loves to go over the top for the season, if you know what I mean.
Adding 10 new spooky additions this year, including 4 clowns, a 15-foot galley crow, a skeleton, scarecrows, and other frightful delights this year. This family home is taking their Halloween decorations to the next level.
We wanted to be that house just for the house that kids were looking forward to come to and enjoy their time, get a good candy bar, get a little scare, and just have fun.
Celebrating spooky season for 7 years, homeowners of MOMYER Manor, Matthew and Morgan MOMYER, say their family takes Halloween very seriously. Some of the spooky decor even being handmade.
The entire cemetery is handmade, so the fence, the tombstones, all of that I make. Some of the items, as far as the carnival type setup, I make. The ticket booth that you'll see is all handmade by myself.
A year to prepare for the holiday and 50 hours to set up their haunted lawn. Morgan MOMYER says it's rewarding to see the children's excitement on Halloween, a tradition she says her family plans to continue by adding new elements of frightful fun each year. And to Morgan, every family deserves to enjoy the Halloween spirit.
In addition to our Halloween night, we also offer special accommodations for children that have special needs. Those families can reach out and schedule private visits with us where we're able to accommodate what they may need, whether it's decreased stimuli, decreased lighting, sound effects, things like that.
So if you're in for a trick or a treat, this haunted home is ready to spook you. The MOMYERs say their home will be open to the public from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Halloween night at 3700 Still Pond Road in the Conway area. Free popcorn, candy, and volunteer actors will be on the property on Halloween. Reporting near Conway, GABBY, JONAS, News 13.
They said they want to be that house. I put in the graphic, that neighbor. I'm sure a lot of us have that neighbor, that house, either in our neighborhood or in the town. And I hope you appreciated
the use of the voice effect because
I never get to use it. And it just felt like the first right time for me. We're going to continue on with the seasonal spooks, the Halloween celebrations, if you will. That first one, by the way, that story came from our station in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at WBTW. This next one, though, is coming from our station in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, KELO. And it's about a different kind of Halloween tradition, definitely not of the spooky variety. And I saw it and I went, that's got to go in the show.
Rock Nelson is giving his cotton candy machine one final run through before tomorrow night, just so he's ready for all the trick-or-treaters and to make sure there are no surprises.
I look forward to it. I've got 200 pounds of sugar and 3,500 cotton candy cones. And my machine broke down about 7 years ago. So I rent a second machine from ABC Rentals and keep that in my trunk. So if mine goes down, I can be up and running again in 10 minutes.
Nelson, whose family grew up in the concession business, has been handing out cotton candy every Halloween for a long time.
This will be my 12th year.
Kids look forward to it.
Cars will be lined up on both sides of the street for real, as far as you can see, north and south. They will be lined up from my garage door down to the main sidewalk and up north to 26th Street and the stoplights.
With so many kids standing in line waiting, it can get a little chaotic, but even the neighbors love it.
But I don't think there's anything better than cotton candy for a sugar fix.
And the first year I did like 500. 3 years ago I did 1,250, and last year the weather wasn't compatible, but I still did 1,150.
Nelson admits making so many can get a little exhausting.
I average one every 15 seconds, and that's from 5 o'clock until 10 o'clock at night. And when I finish, I'm dragging.
But he says it leaves him with a sweet feeling at the end of the night.
A little expensive on my end, but it's a pleasure, and it's just me giving back and watching people enjoy something.
I love it. The exact kind of story that I like to have here on Across America Good News Edition. And I hope you have a successful night, perhaps even a record-breaking night out there in South Dakota. We're going to wrap up our seasonal block of stories with this one is coming out of our Dayton, Ohio station, WDTN. And it's in the industry, in the biz, we call this a Nat Pack. So it's a story without a reporter, no voiceover. One of the great photojournalists at that station put it together. And it's about a pumpkin glow event that, similar to the man we just saw, simply began as a backyard treat or display, and has really been embraced by the community and grown to what it is today.
It's magic. You need to come out and experience it for yourself, because I don't think there's anything else like it. This has been an event here at the Stoddard Avenue and at Grafton Hill since 1994. It was started by a woman named Judy Chapin, actually on Stoddard Avenue in her driveway. It started as a very small community event for just the neighborhood, and it has grown into this massive operation.
We will have right around 1,000 pumpkins. So that's what we start with typically, give or take. We provide all of the knives, stencils, all the art for you, everything you need so you can come out. You don't have to have any artistic abilities. So of course it's 6 to 10 both nights. So most people come for an hour or two. But yeah, we estimate around 10,000 people, hopefully more this year.
You don't see this every day. It's kind of, what's the word, ephemeral, I guess. I mean, we spend all this time carving these pumpkins. They're out for just a few days, 2 nights. And then it all gets, carted away and thrown away, and we don't see them again until next year. So it's something you spend a lot of time. And the fact that, just normal people did this. Nobody special, nobody with special talent, just a bunch of the community got together and did it for the community. It's really cool.
Even if you don't think your pumpkin is the best pumpkin that's ever been done, once we put the candle in it and once the sun goes down, it's amazing. It's magical. It just gives you that almost like that vintage Halloween feel, the autumn feel, it's magic.
A pumpkin glow like this attracts people from all walks of life because it's just good fun. And it's also really rewarding, I think, for people in the community to get involved and come here and actually carve and gut, and then come back out on Monday and see their work of art on the hill and people talking about it. That's what makes it really special. But I encourage everyone to check it out. It's free, so why not? It's a great Halloween tradition here in Dayton.
Why not indeed? And I record this on this day. It gets played out over the following week. So usually by the time most of you are seeing this, the day has concluded. Thus, I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween and are enjoying a little bit of reflection at this point on the season that was and will be again. Give it another year, Halloween lovers. Okay, we've got to take a quick break, but we will be right back with more Across America Good News Edition. Welcome back. So that first block, that first 3 stories was all about the season. Today is Halloween when I'm recording this, so I had to get those in. But this next one is all about celebration. I've got 3 stories kind of related to that theme. The first one, it was one of those that just really stuck out to me. It's just a personal feature. It's about an individual that, unless you went to Michigan State University, you may never have heard of in your life. But for someone to work at the same job, which was their first job for more than 50 years, that is worth time on this show. Let me introduce you to Clara Kent, apologies, I don't recall which way it's pronounced. brought to us by our station WLNS in Lansing, Michigan.
Okay, you're all set.
If you're not looking, you might miss her.
How are you today?
She's usually behind the checkout counter.
I'm good.
Clicking and scanning in Holden Hall.
If she's not here, they're asking, is Miss Clara working today?
You may not always see her, but Spartans say you can feel her.
Miss Clara is a good employee, and the students love her. They're like, she's everybody's grandmother.
This was my first job.
Clara Kent started working in Michigan State's dining halls in 1972.
I worked over at the Circle, I worked Landon, I worked Campbell, I worked Mayo. I've done it all.
Although she married young and had children of her own,
I enjoy the students. And as you know, I'm 92. They keep me young.
For Miss Clara, MSU is a home away from home.
She's one of us. She's family.
And it's not that Miss Clara needs to keep working. In fact, she retired about 30 years ago. But it didn't last long.
I was only off about 3 months, and I got a call from my friend at Holmes Hall.
Miss Clara says people are shocked to learn she's still working, but something keeps her coming back.
I get to see people, you know. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting home looking at 4 walls. And I lost my husband 4 years ago, so now I really enjoy having something to get out.
Between the students
you're
and the coworkers who get her daily hugs and smiles.
And I think it makes their day. And you know, a smile and a hug goes a long ways.
Miss Clara says she isn't going anywhere.
I'm in good health. As long as I'm in good health, I'm going to keep working.
Here for you in East Lansing.
Thank you. You have a good day now.
KARINA PRIETO, 6 News.
There it is, Clara, Miss Clara. I really hope everybody's got a Miss Clara in their lives, whether it's constantly or at least during a time at a university. So we celebrate Miss Clara. We also want to celebrate Manufacturing Day. And for this next one, we're actually going back to Dayton, Ohio, and our station WDTN, where Honda helped to celebrate that day by bringing in a number of students to show them the ropes and perhaps lead them into a career.
Manufacturing Day is a national effort to get students interested and workforce ready for jobs in American manufacturing. At the plant in Anna, students from 10 schools learned about the opportunities Honda has to offer. Hosted by Honda, students 7th through 10th grade are getting an inside look at the world of manufacturing.
We got the opportunity to go and tour the Anna facility.
Michael Klein is one of those students.
I got to see, the future endeavors of if I want to pursue my goal of being a mechanical engineer. We got to see all the dynos and stuff for the engines. It was great.
The tour is a way to drive interest in the industry. Nate Titus is a workforce partner specialist at Honda.
The students will come in and they'll go through some of our safety requirements.
Taking part in demonstrations and hands-on activities, students also got a chance to talk with area professionals about their jobs.
Whether they're helping with their alma mater or they're just wanting to be a part of something bigger than their day-to-day job, helping with something else. So it's allowing our associates to give back and highlight their careers.
From robotics to 3D printing to design and build activities, it's a start in mapping out a road to a future career.
This exposes our future talent to careers at Honda.
Honda also hosts a career day at Anna local schools. If students are interested in more information, head to our website where we've posted a link. Kelly King, 2 News.
And Kelly actually brings up a really good point. I don't say this enough. If you ever see a story that you're supremely interested in and you want to learn more about it, that local station puts up almost every story that they do. So you can always go and check out that local station. Again, in this case, WDTN, if you want to learn a bit more. We're going to wrap up this block of stories with one more story on celebration. And for this, we head out to Colorado, our Denver, Colorado station, KDVR. For those that don't know, it is a race to be the first to open for ski/snowboard season every year. And Keystone in Colorado has done it. But what's more, they've not only done it for that region, the state, the country, they've done it for the continent.
I was here at Keystone not even 2 weeks ago. That was the first day that they started making snow. What a difference that short amount of time makes. Today, not only the first place in Colorado you were able to ski, but it was the first place in the entire continent that you were able to hit the slopes.
Opening day, Keystone 2025. Let's get it.
Yeah! Here at Keystone, this is the first time since 1997 that we've been able to be the first ski resort open in North America, so we're celebrating.
A celebration of all things snow.
skiers and snowboarders flipping out at the news they could hit the slopes.
It beats working any day.
JB Katz and Rick Asher dropped everything and sped over from Breckenridge to make it in time for the 3 p.m. opening.
Just having a couple of good carves, just a couple of nice turns, looking at the vista, and that's just the novelty of beauty.
The novelty of skiing before Halloween, a draw for many of the folks piling off the chairlift. Others just here to say they caught a gondola on the first chance they could.
Opening day, you know, hanging out with my daughter, and first day of 2025. Just taking a couple runs with some friends.
2 miles of skiable runs opened up alongside a terrain park as well. The decision to open coming at the last minute, says Keystone's Max Winter.
You know, every season, it's a race against ourselves, right? And this year, it just so happened that the earliest we were able to get open with a product we were really proud of was 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
And the snow quality on day one?
I would honestly say this is one of the best opening day conditions we've ever had.
All of it, Winter says, thanks to the crews working alongside the snow guns they booted up less than 2 weeks ago.
Our operations teams have been working around the clock to make today possible, and we know how important it is to both our employees and our community to make a dream like this a reality.
If you missed out on your window to ski today, don't worry. You'll be able to come back here to Keystone tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then after that, they'll be on their normal schedule. Reporting from Ski Country, Nate Belt, Fox 31.
I hope Nate got to hit the slopes. I know I'm a big skier and I've never lived in Colorado. I've always wanted to, but that's a different story. And if someone said, hey, you got to go do this story, my skis would have been in the trunk right along with the camera. I'll tell you that much. Okay, we've got to take one more quick break, then I have a few more stories for you on the other side. So I'll see you there. Thanks for sticking with me. 3 more stories for you on this week's Across America Good News Edition. The first one coming from our station in Charlotte, North Carolina, WJZY. And it's a program that, to be perfectly honest, I've grown up in Chicago suburbs and lived fairly suburban, fairly developed for nearly my entire life. So I never even considered that the need for wood could be a thing. And so this introduces me, as this show often does, to another aspect of our American community and those that need. And so the program Wood for Warriors is the topic of this story and showing us what it's all about to give back to their community.
The hum of equipment comes with a pastime that became a passion. They split, they saw. These dueling chainsaws roar for a single cause. When Aaron Bergen founded this nonprofit 5 years ago, he didn't realize how much need is out there.
We didn't...
It still floors him.
We didn't understand the impact it was going to have when we started.
His group is called Wood for Warriors. After they process the lumber, it's time for a quick fist bump and moments that make their day.
You're very welcome, Jeff. You have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. God bless you.
You're very welcome.
Wood for Warriors delivers free firewood to veterans within a 1-hour radius. Joe Howard served in the Army.
I'm 82, but I prefer to say I'm 50 years old with 32 years experience. Yahoo!
Priceless. Mr. Howard is a Cold War veteran who, ironically, now battles the chill of winter.
We're down to about 10 pieces of wood, not to get halfway through the night, and the delivery is just in time. It's going to help a whole lot.
When we started going out to these homes, we had no idea that these people were going to be in need like they are, that we didn't know that they'd felt forgotten.
Aaron's sons, Brayton and Raylan, come along to help unload.
Got some more in you?
Good. Enjoy it.
2 young men that need to be good leaders when they get older, and this is a good way to start that education.
And it's just as eye-opening for adult volunteers like Clay Northcutt.
Sometimes I've seen them, they'll start to tear up. It's really something whenever somebody that never asked for anything gets something done for them. It's just, it's a very gratifying feeling.
What they haul can be a money saver and a life saver.
Because I was a vet. That's the good thing about it.
The next delivery goes to Marine veteran Scott Stillwell of Valdez.
Again, appreciate everything. Yes, sir. Probably brought me $250 worth of wood today for free, and to keep my family, warm for winter, cozy, and just not me, but the other veterans around the county.
Every vet they meet stokes a fire to continue.
I mean, they've sacrificed for our freedom, I think we should be doing a lot more for them.
John Lee, Queen City News.
Such a cool story. Such a cool story. And I love too that there's a family involvement there, and that father getting his sons involved and starting to teach him about the need to give back. So really awesome, again, coming from our Charlotte, North Carolina station. The next story that I have for you is coming from our station in Oklahoma City, KFOR, and it is about something that is far bigger than Oklahoma City or Oklahoma and goes back many years, often referred to as the Mother Road. It is celebrating Route 66 and giving you, literally anyone watching this, the ability to drive on that road no matter where they are.
Take a virtual trip down Route 66. This is as close as you can get to traveling the Mother Road outside the real thing, of course. Iconic stops all available from Chicago to Los Angeles, with a special spotlight on the key stops here at the crossroads of culture in Oklahoma City and across our state.
If you really want to see America, you got to see Oklahoma. That experience starts right here in Oklahoma and starts right here on Route 66.
It's all part of a new theme page from Google Arts and Culture. On their webpage, you can explore the highway's entire story, descriptions of its indigenous roots to modern urban art.
They are sharing a very important story that we want to see told here in Oklahoma City, both our story as a whole and, of course, our connection and engagement with Route 66.
Or you can hop in a vintage vehicle and Route 66 rewind and visit any of the iconic stops along the highway. In Oklahoma, you'll find Google Maps locations at Pop 66 Soda Ranch, the Catoosa Blue Whale, and even Threet's Filling Station.
In Luther, Oklahoma, the Threet Filling Station stands as a testament to Black entrepreneurship and resilience.
At each stop, there's a story to be told. You can even ask your own questions, or AI can take you back in time.
The National Trust for Historic Preservation was able to give us historic photos that we used as references or as input for the video generation.
A journey through time, traveled by many over the years, now a chance for others to get their kicks along Route 66. Austin Brissett, Oklahoma's News 4.
I'm sure there's some people out there watching that reminiscing. Perhaps you went on a road trip as a kid on Route 66. So what's cool about Route 66 specifically, and I really hope I'm allowed to say this, we are actually working on a great series to celebrate the Mother Road. So you can look for more on the history of the road, what it was, what it is today, how it's continued to be talked about as a part of American history from a Nexstar station near you. So again, I hope I was allowed to say that, but I did. It's out there. Look for it. Okay, we're ending with my promised animal-related story of this week, and this one actually comes with quite a bit of drama. If you have never seen a body camera, like body camera footage from an official, you're about to see some and of a truly life-threatening nature, but I promise it all turned out okay in the end.
The fire broke out early Sunday morning. That's when a Lawrence County deputy raced into a burning house and rescued a little orange cat. You can see the flames and hear the smoke detectors blaring.
What color is the cat?
As Deputy Brett Burleson approaches the home.
Yeah, I can hear him meowing.
Within moments, the Lawrence County deputy meets the homeowner.
Ready?
Then both men go into the house that's rapidly filling with choking smoke.
Where's that? This one?
Together, the two men move to a rear bedroom. That's where the cat was last seen hiding under a bed.
Do it that way. Go grab him. See him? Other side. Yep, he went out. Come here, kitty. Let's grab him. Yeah, let's go.
The two men rush to safety and fresh air.
Get out. Thank you.
Once outside, the deputy talks to his fellow law officers.
Yeah.
That's when Deputy Burleson says,
I'm a cat guy.
I'm a cat guy. I love the exclamation point at the end. I'm a cat guy. That was pretty humorous.
Yeah, that kind of stole the show right there.
Just moments later, the deputy's body cam catches just how dangerous this is, as the entire rear of the home has become a fireball. The house was filling with smoke. I heard the deputy coughing, and it wasn't like it was the safest place to be.
No, and to be honest, we really don't think about our safety during those kind of situations. Sometimes you just gotta go in. I couldn't be more proud of my deputies. They do such a great job, and this is just one example of the kind of risks they take.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Thankfully, neither the cat or any of the people were injured. Andy CORDAN, News 2.
Just the relaxed nature. Did anyone else catch that? Like the whole camera footage, like the house is on fire, it's filling with smoke. And the guy's like, yeah, I heard the cat back here. Let's just go. Okay, we're over under the bed. Like the house is on fire. Amazing, amazing job. My thank you to everything that you do. The guy who saved that cat, but also all of our first responders out there risking your life truly on a daily basis sometimes. So that's going to do it for this week's episode of Across America Good News Edition. I hope, as I said earlier, everyone had a great Halloween, and I will see you on future episodes. Until then, I'm Chip Brewster. Take care.